Good evening, friend. Welcome once more in Ocean Nirvana Meditation Center Facebook Live feed. So it looks like we have lots of friends who have joined now, so we were just waiting for them. So we'll start with a fun game. So this game will help us to test our concentration and focus. So what we'll do is we'll inhale through our nose and we'll exhale through our nose. So when we inhale, count 1 in your mind. And when you exhale, count 2 in your mind. Then 3 and 4. We'll count up to 30. So trick is if you are focusing on your breath and thoughts comes, and if you give energy to that thought, then you'll get lost in that thought cycle, that vicious cycle. And then you lose the count, you'll forget it. So if you lose it, then start counting from 1. So if you are able to count from 1 to 30 without any disturbance, in our comment section, just write, I did it. And if you are not able to do it, just say monkey mind. So it's just a fun game. And I'll give you 1 minute to do this game. So just sit comfortably, close your eyes, be relaxed. And for next 1 hour, put your mind aside. Now start counting. So for your concentration and focus, you can try this any time of day and see how many you can count without any disturbance. So friends, I would like to start with a Kirtan, Hare Krishna. When we play this music for Shiva, Krishna, we are not alluding to some god or some object who is in the temple or statue or somewhere in heaven. We are just paying our tribute to enlightened being who has walked in this earth, and they were also like a human like us, and they transformed themselves beyond mind, and they helped so many other people in the spiritual path of awakening. So we are just feeling their presence and celebrating their presence, and this is also a very beautiful meditation to dance and be in the moment. So this is very simple meditation that uses your body, and whenever we use our body, we are usually in the moment. Our mind gets tired. So we are just paying tribute to those awakened ones who were born as Bodhisattva, and they attained their Buddhahood, and they helped and traveled so many places and helped so many unconscious beings in the path of awakening. So in this bhajans and chanting and kirtan, we are just celebrating their presence. So here at Nirvana, we have pictures of Jesus, Krishna, Shiva in meditation posture. They have given us so many wisdom and meditation techniques for our path. And then our master Osho, who has talked about all other religion, and he is the summary of all the religion, and he belongs to none. So we are very privileged to have master like Osho, who has introduced us to many dimensions of human consciousness. So friends, at home or if you want to dance, you can dance with us, or you can just enjoy this Hare Krishna bhajan sung by Prabhupada. So this is a very interesting story. Prabhupada came to America at the age of 69. So he was a Bodhisattva. He has that nature to help people. So he wanted to help people who only speak English in the West. So he didn't know English, he didn't have any money, no friends, nothing. He was just God intoxicated. If somebody would ask him a question, he would just dance. So in that energy, everybody bought into that energy, and now he opened so many temples, and Krishna is a big name in America where they celebrate and dance. So let's feel Prabhupada in our heart, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Lord Krishna in our heart, and dance in this beautiful music. So friends, let's get ready and we'll dance for next 10 minutes, and then we'll start our Buddham Saranam Gacchami and our beautiful Bodhisattva meditation today.
Hare Krishna.
Hope you enjoyed this dancing, friends. It took our all emotions and stress that was built up in our body. And happy full moon. Today is a pink full moon day. And full moon day is the best day to meditate. So in full moon day, we have so many emotions that comes up, or we get restless, and that's why it's called lunatic. So people become lunatic. It's the best day to meditate and go beyond the mind, even for some time. So friends, our love, kindness, patience, calmness, peace is very limited. Until someone comes and trigger us, we are very calm, we are very loving. If somebody comes and touch our ego, we start reacting, we don't respond. And because we are very rooted to the earth, since childhood, we are given a name, a religion, a country, and throughout our life we defend our name, religion, and country this way or that way. And we build our house for our own family, and then we protect our family. It's all about I, mine, and it's very limited and it's very rooted to the earth. And there are people who are very unrooted to the earth, and they have unconditional love and bodhicitta, the compassion in their heart to help so many other people in the path. So these people with unconditional love are called Bodhisattva. So they even postpone their final enlightenment to help other people, and they stay in the body as long as needed. So these people are very precious people. They once they know, once they have enlightenment, they have the wisdom. They don't only keep it for themselves, but they share with so many other people. They travel a lot, they talk a lot, they help us to meditate in different centers and meditation retreats. So in today's meditation, we are praying gratitude and tribute to these bodhisattvas. So even though it's a Buddhist term, in Hinduism also we have rishis and saints. In Christianity also there are missionaries who have gone beyond the mind and who have unrooted themselves from this earth, and they have so much unconditional love for all the people. So they are not biased. They have love for everybody. Even if you go down to their feet or if you try to choke their neck, they have same love for everybody, because they have seen potential and seed in every sentient beings that we could be awakened one day. So they see from the mountain and we are in the valley. So they have a higher vision. So these people not only share the dharma of their master or guru, but they bring it to every phase, every race, every religion. They go to the nook and the corner of the earth, and they distribute their wisdom and the teaching of their master and their thing. So we will practice beautiful Bodhisattva meditation today. So before that, we'll do a prayer, Buddham Saranam prayer. So while doing this prayer, always let's keep all the people who have been infected with this COVID-19, and people who are recovering from it, and people who have died to this virus, and to all their families. And let's hope this ends very soon so that we can get back to our normal life. And let's pray we become a new person, a more compassionate, more loving, more aware people when all this is over and we're back into our So with this thought and feeling in our heart and mind, let's get ready for Buddham Saranam Gacchami. Buddham Saranam Gacchami is to bow down to the refuse of Buddha, and Sangham Saranam Gacchami is to bow down to the refuse of Sangha. So this whole earth, whole universe is our Sangha, we are not separate from it. So let's bow down to everybody, and we'll bow down to the Dhammam Saranam Gacchami, to the ultimate truth. So friends, let's get ready for this prayer. So I'd like to start with a quote from Mahayana Buddhism about Bodhisattvas. Bodhisattvas are enlightened beings who are destined to become Buddhas, but postpone that final state in order to help humanity. So like I said, friends, these Bodhisattvas can be saints or rishis or missionaries who has unrooted themselves from this earth, and they have seen the other shore of the universe and they know it. but they stay in the body for the love and compassion, so that seekers like us can grow and be with them. So that's why they stay in body as long as they can. Like Siva Puri Baba stayed in the body for so long, and so many people also does. So they have, it's very difficult to stay in body. We get headache and stomach ache, with lots of pain and lots of diseases. But out of compassion and out of love, they stay in this body and they travel. And then we travel with them, we go to their meditations. And whenever Bodhisattva comes to our place, we should be very loving and receptive. We should listen to them, we should feel their presence, because these are very rare beings. So there are many people who have got enlightened, but they just leave their body and they go. They don't teach the master's message or the message of this awakening. They are just confined to limited people. But Bodhisattva go to different countries where people are very unconscious. They don't understand anything about spirituality or religion or meditation. Even there they do their magic. They go and they become friends. They earn trust, and slowly unconscious being starts the journey of meditation because of the love of Bodhisattva and his trust and his presence. So, and while traveling, there are so many difficulties, and they don't care about money, their health, their food. Every day they are sleeping in new places. They might have bed or they might not have bed. They might have food or they might not have food. So their love is so unconditional, just for us to awake in this process. So he's the glimpse of hope for us. Otherwise, who will tell us about enlightenment and things beyond mind? So we have very limited capacity. So we should always be grateful for Bodhisattva, saints and rishis, missionaries who has helped you in the path of awakening. So in this meditation, what we'll do is, first 10 minutes, I'll play a Bodhisattva, Avalokiteshvara, Lord who looks down with compassion. So this mantra, and then we just feel our Bodhisattva in our heart. So you might have met some Bodhisattvas in your life or people who has helped you in the path. Just feel that energy and love for that person, who could be he or she. Bodhisattva is beyond body. He can be in a male body or female body, that doesn't matter. That person has bodhicitta, love or compassion. So we just feel that energy in our heart, and then we just dissolve in his love and presence, in his trust. So we just, if you can invoke his presence, you can invite him to your heart. He'll come to your heart if you have immense love. So for 10 minutes, we'll do that. And if emotions, today is full moon, if tears comes or you want to express your emotions, please be free to do it. And since in meditation practice, we don't judge, we don't do anything. We just appreciate and accept each other's vulnerability and emotions. So we just let it out. So this is a very beautiful chanting, and once we have shown gratitude to Bodhisattva, then we'll sit in silence for next 10 minutes. So we'll observe this full moon energy today by thanking Bodhisattva for helping us. This is some small thing we can do for Bodhisattva, and if you want, you can pray for longer life of your Bodhisattva and stay in the body, be healthy, pray for his health and everything, what comes to you. And then in the end, we will listen small 12-minute discourse from Osho, where he talks about differences between Bodhisattva and Arahat and who exactly Bodhisattva is. So I've been reading this book, Diamond Sutra, and it's very profound. It's a very powerful book where he talks about all these things. So this meditation also came up from this book, Diamond Sutra, where Osho talks how we should be very grateful to Bodhisattvas. So these are the juices of this earth who helps us in the transformation. So friends, be relaxed, close your eyes. You can even lie down, or you can sit straight. And when I play the music, you can put your palm on your heart for first couple of minutes just to feel the energy. And then once you feel the energy, just be in tune with that overwhelming love you have in your heart for your Bodhisattva. Picture your Bodhisattva's face in your mind and look at his eyes, his unconditional love just for you. Bodhisattvas take Master's message to all over the world. Without Vivekananda, who would have known Ramakrishna? Without Yogananda, who would have known Babaji and Kriya Yoga? They take their message to normal people like us. Be grateful to Bodhisattvas. They travel thousands of miles. They sleep few hours just for us, without any complaints, with love, laughter, and joy. Let's be grateful to Bodhisattvas. They have no reason to be in the body, but they stay in the body for us. They see potential in us. They have so much love. They take all the suffering of body and society and everybody just for a few people who wants to wake up. Let's be grateful to Bodhisattvas. Let's bow down our head or do namaste in honor of all the Bodhisattvas, and then we'll listen to Osho.
Decision to help others to the other source. However, I do not feel able, I have to tell this. The seventh question. You would like us all to become Bodhisattvas. That means one has to make that firm decision to help others to the other source. However, I do not feel able to make that decision. Sometimes I feel love towards others. Sometimes I am just busy with myself. So should I wait, or is the decision not such a thing as a statement, but rather like a fruit that ripes by itself? And why then is Buddha a Buddha and not a Bodhisattva? First, these three things to be understood. One, the ordinary state of human mind. When you cling to the world, to this soul, and the other soul seems to be fictitious, you cannot trust the other soul. You cling so much with this soul that the only problem is how to help you to uncling with it. Right now, Sandeha, this is not going to help if you start thinking of being a Bodhisattva. This is not going to help. This will be dangerous. This will only be a strategy to cling to this source. You are not yet freed of this source. This will be a new way to cling to the world again. And this is very tricky. Now it will be in the name of religion, compassion, love for people, service. Now it will have great ideology in it, that I am here to help people. That's why I am not going to the other source, and you don't want to go to the other source. And you don't know that the other soul exists. And you don't even believe that the other soul is. Now you are falling into a very subtle trap. This is the first stage of the ordinary mind. It clings with the world. It goes on finding new and new reasons to cling. It is very difficult to uncling. The second stage is of a Bodhisattva, one who has come to that unclinging stage, that he is ready to fly to the other soul, that he has no more any roots in this world. In the first stage, it is difficult to uncling. In the second stage, it is very difficult to cling. The Dhamma Sutra is for the second stage people, not for the first stage people. First you have to uncling. First you have to destroy all your roots in this world. When you have destroyed all your roots, then only you can be of help to others. Otherwise you cannot be of any help. You don't have anything to share. You can go on believing that I love people, but you don't have love yet. Still you desire people to love you. You are still a beggar. You are not yet in that position to share your love for no reason at all, just for the sheer joy of sharing. First reach to the second stage. First Let yourself be utterly egoless. Destroy your roots in this world. Don't be possessive. Only then what Buddha is saying will be relevant to you. Then the problem will arise. First the problem is how to uncling. Then the problem arises how to cling a little more. Buddha says when you have no roots, then you are needed here. Then you have something to share. Then you have diamonds to share. Then before leaving, share and remain here as long as you can. This is the second stage. The third stage is of the Buddha who has reached to the other source. Now you ask, and why then is Buddha a Buddha and not a Bodhisattva? The third stage is more difficult. To be on the other soul and yet be on this source is the most difficult thing. To be on the other source and still go on helping people is the most difficult thing. So these are the three difficulties. First, to uncling with this source. Second, when the unclinging has happened, to remain on this source. And third, when you cannot remain on this source because a moment comes, it becomes impossible. Every Bodhisattva has to become a Buddha. You cannot cling to this soul. That is illegal. A point comes, you have to leave. A little is possible. At the most one life, not more than that. Then you will have to leave. One life you can cling because all roots are destroyed, but you have the body. So you can remain in the body. One life you can cling, at the most. Then you have to leave. Then comes the third stage, the Buddha. Buddha is one who has left and yet goes on helping people. But remember, if you have been a Bodhisattva, only then you will be able in the third stage to help people, otherwise not. There are two words to be understood. One is Arhat, another is Bodhisattva. Arhat is one, the same state. The world is destroyed. He has no more attachment. The ego is gone. But immediately he moves to the other source. He is called Arhat. He does not bother about others. He simply goes to the other soul when he is ready. The Arhat will not be able to help from the other soul because he will not know how to help. He has never been trained for help. Bodhisattva is also in the same state of Arhat. He has known, he has seen, he has become truth, but he stays on this soul a little longer and goes on helping people in whatsoever way he can. He learns the way to help. If you have been a Bodhisattva and then you go to the other source, on the other soul, Arhat will also become a Buddha and the Bodhisattva will also become a Buddha. The other soul is the soul of Buddhahood. But one who has been a Bodhisattva on this soul will be able to help from the other soul too. He will find ways and means. And the Buddha goes on helping down the centuries. Even now, if you are open to Buddha, the help will be coming to you. Even now, if you are passionately in love with Buddha, the help will be coming to you. He is still shouting from the other soul, but the shout from the other soul is very far away. You will have to listen very attentively, more attentively than you are listening to me, because the voice will be coming from the other soul. Sooner or later I will be gone. If you learn how to listen to me attentively, many of you will be able to listen to me from the other soul too. Buddha is the ultimate state of consciousness. But if you pass through Bodhisattvahood, you will remain available to the world. You will be a window to God forever. If you don't pass through Bodhisattvahood, you will disappear into the infinite, but nobody will be helped by you.
Friends, this ashram is here because of Bodhisattva, and because of him we are able to meditate, and we have helped hundreds of friends in path of meditation and sharing Osho and Osho's wisdom. So Bodhisattva's love and vision is unconditional. So we are very grateful to Bodhisattva who helped us in this path. I hope you enjoyed this meditation today, to be grateful to the person who has helped us in the path. And I just wanted to share this meditation in full moon. And we'll see you tomorrow at 7 again. And I want to end this session with this beautiful song by Miten, Whisper in Hurricane. So enjoy this song, and thank you for staying an hour and participating in this beautiful meditation.
You are the rhythm in the falling rain. You are the song in the rolling sea. You are the whisper in the hurricane. You're everything to me. You are the rhythm in the falling rain. You are the song in the rolling sea. You are the whisper in the hurricane. You're everything to me. This gentle music inside my heart, I can feel your rain. And from your rays you love everyone. Celebration fills the air.
Good. Namaste and good night, and have a beautiful, blissful meditation.